Well, the week is approaching a close. Tomorrow, it's Friday, and we're going to have a possibility of a little more snow and colder temperatures before we start to notice things warm up. So that'll be Friday, late afternoon and into the evening that we do have some colder air. It's going to be rushing in, and the potential for a little bit of snow. And I'll highlight that in just a minute. See, there's already quite a bit of snow in Gatlinburg and may get a little bit more. Wind will pick up tomorrow, 20-mile-an-hour gusts possible everywhere. However, it can be much higher in some of the higher elevations of the Smokies. A warming trend returns next week. We're going to have temperatures soar above our average by a good 10 degrees or more. But until then, we're going to be 10 degrees or more below our average, as our high temperature today only makes it up into the middle to upper 30s. Wind advisory in effect through Saturday, 7 p.m. That doesn't start till later on this evening and tonight especially, as the wind will eventually start to come up. But it's all for the higher elevations of the Smokies. Wind could gust up to 45 miles per hour there. Winter weather advisory also for most of the higher elevations of the Smokies. Could pick up a few inches of snow as we get that strong northwest flow setting in tomorrow. Forecast highs today, though, in middle to upper 30s. Will be lower 30s up in the northeast. Greenville just touching on freezing. Wartburg very close. Huntsville, Jamestown also just a degree or two above. Crossville mid 30s. And we could hit 40 degrees in the southern part of the valley, get down toward Tellico Plains, but we have a lot of clouds, so we'll see. Clouds could break up just a little bit, but then come back in later in the day. We'll be cold on Saturday as chilliness rushes in behind that next system. 39 for the afternoon high, but these high temperatures get much better next week as a ridge builds in and warms us up. We're going to be in the 50s and 60-degree range much of next week. Forecast lows tonight dipping down to the middle to lower 20s for just about everybody. Could have some teens up toward Virginia, but it'll feel a little chillier. Here's the wind chill profile compared to the temperature. Temperature on top, wind chill on the bottom. So by Friday morning, we're going to have winds starting to gust a little bit, and wind chills are going to be getting down to near 20, if not the teens, to start the day. And even though temperatures are warming up Friday into the 40s, that wind will make it feel chillier. We'll have wind chills in the 20s and 30s throughout much of the day, and then it'll drop because our temperature is expected to drop toward the evening. Here's Futurecast showing you mostly cloudy skies throughout the day today, and then we'll have some clouds roll back in tomorrow with that next system trying to come in out of the north. Now, we're just getting the southern piece of it, but the wind is really going to cause the cold air to rush in and some snowflakes to materialize, especially up toward Virginia, and eventually you'll see into the Smokies. Now, that's kind of the first wave, and it could be a little mix at the beginning because temperatures will still be near freezing or above freezing. And then watch what happens as the wind increases, more snow possible. And it's primarily in the high elevations, although some of us could see a few flakes here and there. I don't think it'll create a widespread dusting like we just had. Mainly flurries into much of the valley. Now, you get some dustings possible back over the Cumberland Plateau and a little more up toward Virginia, but it's the higher elevation of the Smokies that stand to get the most. So about 2,500 to 3,000 feet, could get about an inch of snow or more, or so. And as you go upward, get up to 4,000 feet or so, 3 to 4 inches of snow may be possible before it comes to an end. Here's your 7-day forecast for you. Breezy Friday, cold Saturday, Sunday's turning around even though it's cold in the morning. We get to 49 in the afternoon. That's pretty much close to our average for this time of the year, and then well into the temperatures above average for the middle of next week. We start off Monday at 58, then we get in the 60s. There will be another system coming in with a chance of rain Tuesday and Wednesday. Hope you have an enjoyable rest of your day. I'll be back here to see you again soon.